came out the gate as Fabolous Sport. A lot of people don't know. You know what I'm saying? Do your Googles. You know what I'm saying? Fabolous Sport, BGS. You know what I'm saying?
That came from like you said, that's a part of hip hop too. Graffiti at some point was, part of, the whole texture of hip hop. And I think as a teenager, I was also in the art. So that's where I think graffiti caught my eye because it's, it's a representation of art in a sense. This, a store owner or he might not like it, but you know what I mean? I used to see graffiti pieces, or I even like the more artistic pieces as well. Not just like tagging your name on something, even though that was, part of graffiti life, but like the more artistic things or, I grew up in the 80s. So I like used to see like the trains that used to have like big drawings on the side. That part of it was more cool for me. Actually, when you got on the train and just seeing people scribble all over the part, that part, I was like, that. Now I see why they say this shit is a little too much. But I love the artistic thing, like on the outside where it was, pieces and the characters and stuff like that. So that's what kind of got me into graffiti at the time, and it's also like a unwritten like kind of penmanship with graffiti. So when you sign your name, sometimes you can see it. Like if I see other people who, Fat Joe for one, Fat Joe will sign his name. You can tell Fat Joe used to write or something, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was just a texture of hip hop to me, man. I was never a break dancer. I was never really a dancer period at all, but break dancing wasn't my thing. But graffiti, rapping, you know what I mean? That was the culture that, you know what I mean, like I grew up in.
You own Fabolous Sport?
Huh?
You own Fabolous Sport? Trademark that, champ. Go get that.
I don't think I own Fabolous Sport.
Come on, champ. Let's
there we
go get
baby.
that.
You know what I'm saying? 2 episodes in a row, making $10 million ideas.
You know a funny story about trademarking? Like one time I went to trademark Coco Loso when like we had this whole little thing with the coconut Ciroc and the pineapple, just the drink itself. And I was like, you know what, this shit is, I started seeing it like getting put on menus and stuff like that. I'm like, oh. So we went to do it, and then they was like, oh, this trademark has already been claimed. I'm like, what? I was fresh off of this shit. This shit was like a week or two in. I'm like, what? I'm like, who could have snatched up the... They said, I don't know, the lawyer was like, I don't know, said somebody, Sean Combs? I'm like, oh shit.
He got
I was
him.
crying.
He said, got him.
No, I'm telling you, that shit is Fabolous Sport.
I didn't, you know what I mean? I didn't even know that was a real thing. You know, that of course I was much younger, so I didn't know like trademarking things. And I just seen on the internet too, Hove got sued for the rock side.
That's crazy.
From a dude from wrestling.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I guess obviously he trademarked the diamond sign because he was I forgot what, I think his name was DDP.
Yeah, Diamond Page.
Yeah. So his shit was something with the diamond. And he really sued Hove and won.
Yo, that's crazy. He can sue Hove and won. Yo, dog, DDP lawyers go crazy. You ever catch a case called Diamond Dallas Page lawyers?
That's why Hove don't be throwing them.
He be like this. They can throw them like this.
Yeah, they can come up to a third and Hove be like, yeah. That's so, crazy. Yo, even though I don't know if that's true, the internet say a lot of shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We in an era that there's no credibility to the internet. It's just shit you see on your timeline, and you just gotta take it.
Nah, that's some real shit though. Go get that Fabolous Sport.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You need that.
I gotta do it right after this show.
This ain't live yet. This ain't live.
Yeah, that's why I gotta do it right after the show. By the time this shit ends, somebody gonna be like, they gonna see it's already popped up.
Yeah, with the headphones, you already doing it.
Yeah. Somebody in the corner of the studio, like, you know what? You gonna have to buy that from me.
Yeah. So yo, for a minute,
of motherfuckers in here too. It's like, y'all,
it could be anybody.
Yo, man, if I see this date, I know this date. If I see this, it was filed this date. Yo.